Wish all the hashtags, likes and tweets will find a way to get lost.
Morning everyone, cheers. Welcome to another week of Wilfred. Let's get to it, eh?
Let's get cracking, eh?
Let's do it. As you can probably tell, it's quite a bit colder than it was last week. So whilst I was editing our last band video, Isaac was kindly mapping out on our installation boards, which by the way we picked up from Ben. Shout out to Ben, thanks Ben. So that we know where to cut them. But also, whilst we're here, I forgot to show you what I did at the end of last week was I mapped out our electrical system. So I've actually drawn all over Wilf where I want sockets and also where we're going to be putting the LED lights, and this is essentially our electrical system, the DC anyway. I haven't done AC yet because that's just like too complicated and it's all come apart because we've been driving. But essentially I have our 2 batteries, an earthing block, my fuse box for the lights, the fridge, the switches, and then we also have our MPPT charged solar charger going to our solar panels. As someone who's never done any electrics before, I am truly terrified for starting doing the electrics, but I feel like I can do this, you know? Like I feel like it's not going to be as hard as I think it is when I start. But anyway, let's cut some insulation, I guess.
So what I'm doing this morning, well this afternoon, whilst Lou is cutting the extra bits of wood and doing the installation, I am building a frame to do the fan. And all I'm doing very simply is doing a square out of these 4 bits of wood, and I've joined them with a pocket hole like that. Zip them together, should be pretty sturdy. Let's get going.
Finally got those battens in, stuck them down, and now whilst they're drying I can finally cut out some insulation. I literally feel like I'm tearing my eardrums out. Isaac has blessed us with some beautiful fajitas for lunch slash dinner. I'm starving. Okay, let's eat.
She's a real bad love for me, only in my phone once a week, got me losing who I used to be. But I love the way she moves me. Fool me once or twice, couldn't say I care. At night, got the bedroom dancing right. Yeah, I love the way she moves me. Back and forth to carry all the ways you look at me. Now I sit in subtree, don't make me drop to my knees. I've been waiting on you all night.
As you can see, we've pretty much completely done the floor insulation. Ta-da! There is one part that we are left to do, and it is where you are. As you can see, we have left this area, and that is because that is where our shower is going. Well, we haven't bought a shower tray yet, so I'm gonna do that, and then we know exactly where we can insulate.
She's a real bad love for me, only in my phone once a week, got me losing who I used to be. But I love the way she moves me. Fool me once or twice, couldn't say I care. At night, got the bedroom dancing right. Yeah, I love the way she moves me.
So what we've just done is used our fake wool insulation. It's basically recycled glass bottles, and we've done most of the walls. Not all of it, because one, we don't have enough, and two, we haven't done our conduit or cabling yet, so we don't want to like put it in places where I want to put my wires, basically. Wilfred is currently very hairy.
So, we have just had our sink delivered, courtesy of Lucy's grandma for her birthday.
We officially have our sink and tap together. Our pants are gonna look something like this.
Wow, just like that.
We can do our washing up. We went to Wix this morning, we got more installation, we got some ply, what else do we get? Got some paint and some wood stain. It's all very exciting. I've got some sanding to do. Ready? Roll the B-roll.
What are you saying? Not the time or the place, baby, it's not right. It's not right, no. Going insane. Got a problem to fix, can we face it tonight? Face it tonight, oh. No way though. Maybe I can't let go. Maybe I thought you'd take my side.
So once I'm done sanding the plywood for the floor, by the way, did I mention that it's the original plywood that Wilf came with for his floor, and we're reusing it. This is all of it here because we're letting it dry inside before we use it, basically, obviously. But yeah, once I've sanded it, I am painting over it with this wood stain. It's light oak, not for appearance, but for weather protection and stuff, like it gets wet. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that now.
Baby, you're worth the fight.
Nice. Now we're gonna do something incredibly stupid and crazy and just try this on the battery. See? It's not right, it's great.
Damn.
I'm such an electrician. Oh yeah, by the way, this is our passenger seat, which we handily picked up like a week ago, and we still haven't been able to put it in because Isaac thought, Isaac thought he ordered the torque screws to get the chair out, and turns out he just left it in the basket. So, I mean, we've all been there. I am blaming you, but it's like...
Basically, I haven't really explained anything that I've been doing this morning. I'm working on the fan. It's kind of like putting a window in that I have to cut a hole, adhesive this to the ceiling once I've cut the hole. And then the screws go down. We have the Max Air, I think. Oh, Max Fan Deluxe, I think. Yeah. So this will sit on top of the van, the right way, that way, I think. And yeah, every time you cut a hole in the van, it's so scary because if you mess it up, there's not too much you can do. It might rain at some point whilst I have a hole in the roof, so that'd be great. But today's the best day we've got this week, so I'm doing it now. Wish me luck.
It just looks like a hole of light. All you can see is light. Ah! The shower tray just arrived. Here she is. Yay! So it is a little bit bigger than we were initially going to go with. To start off, I was looking at really cheap caravan and horse box ones, but first of all, they're smaller than we wanted it to be, and second of all, they're literally just like a sheet of plastic and they're ugly. I mean, not that that really matters, because I was going to put like pine on top of it anyway, which I still might do, but at least we now have a nice shower tray. So she is gonna go right there. Wow, that's a good size. Absolutely chucking it down.
We're having a bit of a shit time. Basically, everything was going smoothly with the fan, all going perfect, and then it would. I'm talking to the camera, and then the screws wouldn't line up, and for some reason, we don't know why. So now we're trying to unscrew some of the screws around the outside to loosen it, but they're completely threaded, so we can't get them out. So Lucy's up there. Bless her. Trying to sort it out. Yeah.
I think she needs a bit of a clean, but at least she's in.
Here's your sick flex. No bueno.
Okay, ready. Oh, she's a beauty. The line of dirt around the side.
She needs some TLC.
There's just lumps of Sikaflex all around it as well, but who cares? We're basically just running it everywhere where we're gonna have like plugs or something. Hi guys, we're just trying to pull our wires through the conduit and it's so much harder than I thought it was gonna be. So we've officially run all of our DC wiring. We've actually connected our fan already, which is very exciting. We use these little T-connectors and we put some electrical tape all around it. Our batteries are going to be here, and then where I'm standing, just here, this is where all of our, like the fuse box and all that stuff is going to be here, under the sofa. So all our conduit comes out here, and essentially we've got one going to the LEDs and USB sockets right next to our bed. We've got this conduit going to just above where the table's going to be, which is where we're going to have USB plugs, 12 volt plugs and 240 AC plugs. We've also got this one. This is the main one for our 4 LEDs, and the fan goes up here, and we're going to have 2 LEDs here and 2 LEDs here. And we've also got this one, which is going to come from this direction, underneath the sofa, to an AC plug here, and also go along here to where our fridge is going to be, and also a water heater and water pump.
Do you want to explain to people that AC isn't air conditioning?
AC is...
Because I would get that confused.
240 volts, whereas DC is 12 volts. It's just different types of circuits of electricity. Not circuits, I don't know really. Different battery supplies. But I haven't bought an inverter yet to do the AC, so that's why we haven't done it. And we have conduits, so we can... Anywhere where there's going to be AC, we can just run the wires through the conduit. So we can... Now we're able to insulate and ply the walls, which is very exciting. We're basically come full steam ahead, which is what we're going to do.
Let's go, go, go!
Isaac's going to lay the vapor barrier down on the floor so we can put the ply on the floor. Whilst Isaac's putting the vapor barrier down, I am going to be sanding and painting our walls. Excited!
Wish all the hashtags like some tweets will find a way to get lost.
I don't know if you can see, but there is a humongous grey cloud behind me, and I'm itching to start painting. So I literally just stopped recording like 2 seconds ago and it's just started raining. But as you can see, all the boards are inside. Is it good? Oh wow! Oh my god! We have a floor, guys!
It's like a jigsaw!
A jigsaw. Also, I don't even think we've fully shown like the fan, just...
Because I nearly threw it off a cliff yesterday.
Oh, look at this light! From the fan! Oh! Look! It's toning it down.
In the UK, they said.
It was so nice last week.
I know.
Was it last week?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we've only had Will for like a week and a half.
Week and a half.
Jesus.
He's almost done. Guys, do not let me hairstyle.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Ta-da!
Wow.
What a
Magic.
makeover. It sticks up so much. I'm super paranoid, so we're in here right now and it's tracking down, as you can hear. But I can hear, like, there's this drip, and there's also, you can hear like water running, and it sounds like the water's inside, but we can't find water anywhere. I found a drip, and it's dripping right on my conduit and on this electrical cable, and I actually have no idea where it's coming from. We have another leak coming from the side of the fan just here, which is kind of expected, seeing as our Sikaflex job was pretty shoddy because we ran out. So that's 2 leaks now. I love how at the start of like my last, like the first Wilf video, I was like, he's got no leaks. Well, we've made 2 leaks by cutting in a fan and by cutting in a window, so that's great. Can you hear how heavy it's raining right now? Oh my god! Update, we're having an absolute nightmare with these leaks. The leak in the window has turned into a stream. So that's fun. Oh! Just spotted some more water inside. Vapor barriers going up and wall battens. Ta-da! The whole thing is insulated though. Wow, look at that, spooky. Welcome to my paint shop. I cleared out the shed. We've started doing Wolf's walls.
So I've finished my job, which was screwing the floor down to the van, and I'm just making some dinner. Some pasta and some chickpea sauce. And Lucy, like a fucking trooper, is in the shed painting all of the side walls that are going to go in. And she's still out there. It is 10:10, so it's not overly late, but it is dark outside. She is still out there doing second coats on her walls, so hopefully we can get them up tomorrow if we can, if the Sikaflex arrives and we can seal, insulate, vapor barrier, get the battens on, and hopefully we can attach them to the walls, which would be a massive jump in progress. Also, I've just realised you've probably seen in that last clip how messy everywhere is, and we pretty much tidy everything every morning, and just by the evening it gets turned into an absolute tip, because there's the kitchen, workbench, bits of wood up against there, and you're probably not going to be able to see in there, but probably for the best.
Putting up the vapor barrier.
Yeah, I literally haven't told them what I'm doing at all. Pretty nice, pretty nice.
We're just waiting for our Sikaflex so that we can sort out the leaks. Oh my god, my lips are like blue because I just had icily. But anyway, yeah, once we've sorted out the leaks, we can finish the insulation down here where the leak was, and also up where the fan was. And then we will put our walls up, which are perfectly ready, and the floor. I'm so excited. What are you thinking?
Thinking it's pretty nice.
Vapor barrier is complete. We're in here again and it's raining, hence the low spirits.
No leaks.
Oh yeah, no leaks anymore. Oh god, terrible filming. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so now we have the floor behind me and we're gonna roll it out, and then we're gonna put the walls in, and then we're gonna put the light switches on the walls. What time is it? It feels like
7:38.
7:30?
Yeah.
I was about to say it feels like 2. So we have a light, woohoo! But we are pretty determined to get at least like some of these walls on. So we brought them in. The floor is down, it's beautiful, but we'll show you in the morning. It's 9:20. It's gonna be another late one. Currently cutting out the hole in the wall for the electrics, for the light switch even. Let's do that. So tired today. Oh my god. Woo. Saturday, it's the end of the week. There's coffee running in the background. And this is our checklist. Well, checklist for week 2. And there is one thing that we have not done on this checklist, this entire checklist. And it's replaced the double passenger seat with a single seat. And I want to cry. I don't even know if we've shown this, but we've been trying to get out the double seat like all week because we just can't. We've got out every single torque screw but one. There is a torque screw that will not budge, does not want to move. I don't know what more we can do. It just needs a stronger person, I guess. Other than that, we have done everything else. Pretty proud of that. I need to take off vinyl floor. Woo! Look at that. Well done. What's going up? Woo woo. Time to put the light switch on. I've just wired up a light bulb, as you can see, and we're just going to see if it works with the switch. This could go all wrong. We've got a battery down here, and I'm going to be attaching the cables to it. We have the battery. Have you got the light?
I've got it here.
I'm scared. I'm quite scared. Okay, ready? 3, 2. Right, do the switch. Oh.
Ready?
Yeah, do the switch.
Oh.
No. No. Guys, we did it. Ready? Flick the switch.
Boy!
Oh
We
my
have
God.
a light!
That's so good.
Oh, I've just come home from a long hike and it's dark. Let me just flick the switch on.
Oh my god.
Yes!
Right guys, it's the end of the week. Oh, it's locked. So, this week we have successfully put the floor down. We have got all the walls ready to go up, but they're not going up because we still have to like cut the entire window out of this one. We have a fan now. We have potentially fixed the leak that we had on the fan. We're still doing that this morning. Wired up some LEDs, got these ones and these ones ready to go up. So yeah, pretty successful week if you ask me. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe as always, and follow me on Instagram for more regular updates. Thanks guys, bye.